episode of my interview series, and I have my classmate Ankur Haldar. He's an amazing physicist as well as an amazing musician as well.
Thank you.
Alright, so let's start the interview. First, we all are very happy to have you here.
Thank you so much.
This is the first episode and
Thank you so much for having me.
we are expecting some twisted and amazing answers from you.
Let's see how much twist I can give.
Okay, so the first question is the courses here and the studies in Artistry. What's your opinion on them? How are they?
Look, I particularly chose Artistry because of the courses. Because of two reasons. One, I never liked electronics. So I was searching for a college where there were no electronics courses. So yeah, it matched with me, and also I was very impressed to know that general relativity and quantum field theory too will be there in the courses. So very few colleges have that. So yeah, it matches with my interests in physics. So that's why I selected this, and I'm very satisfied with the courses.
So, from a student's perspective, what's your opinion on the education system in India?
In India?
In India.
And school level or college level?
College level.
College level. Like bachelor's level, right?
Yeah, you can say overall also.
Overall, it's not good. The reason is pretty debatable. Well, some blame the organization system, some blame the mentality of the people, but truly I don't have an opinion on that. I think that both should be equally blamed. But also there are also some fantastic colleges. The main problem in education system in India is people are always looking for numbers.
Exactly.
They want to get good numbers in exams, good grades, but very few want to learn that thing.
Exactly.
Very few want to pursue a topic just because he or she loves that topic. So this is a problem, and I think it's the main problem in Indian education system.
Do you think the educations in schools and the educations are higher education, I mean college and universities, is better than the school level education or worse than it?
It depends on the college. Yes, I cannot say that. In general, I cannot say that higher education is worse or better. But if you like
the system, I mean, not the education, the system the government has made. Not talking about private universities.
Yeah, I got that. But if you are talking about the system that courses will be running, then after that exams will be there, and that structure is good. I'm okay with that. I'm happy with that. But some few universities have very bad syllabus to teach to newcomers, and also they don't have the required teachers, or the teachers don't have the enough motivation to teach those things. So
I understand.
And in school level also, like when a child is admitted in 5th standard, then he or she is taught that you have to get good marks, you have to get first in your class, and everyone wants to get first in your class, but there is only one position for first. So why is everyone competing for first position? I don't know. So that narrows the vision, the future vision. Like people start to think that I have to stand first in my class instead of thinking I have to stand first in my life. So that's a huge problem.
It's like everybody is running after the marks only.
Yes, everybody is running after marks instead of achievements. Instead of achievements that satisfies the existence of your life.
So after a long time they forget everything, whatever they are taught.
Yes, nobody remembers what I scored in class 3.
Of course not. Okay, so next question. Let's come to the music aspect.
Okay.
So, what is your biggest musical influence? The person who influenced you or something, some event?
There are some people, like I first got interested in Western music. The idea that a man can play a guitar and also can sing and also can play a mouth organ that is held here. That idea amazed me when I was a child. I am talking about obviously Bob Dylan. After him, Harry Belafonte and Cliff Richard, John Denver with his nature songs. John Denver was a motivation for me to write songs. You can also write songs about nature. So that motivated me. And about in our country, I think Anjan Datta has motivated me. Kobi Shumon has, obviously. But yeah, if you are talking about the first person who gave me the idea that yes, I can do it, is Bob Dylan.
So they are your inspirations to start music career.
No,
or not career.
Not career.
Yeah.
I don't have a music career.
Yeah. It's the passion of music. I see. You can get that.
Yes, and the very first stimulation was my mother. She always listened to the radio. Random songs were playing always in my house. So that was, I think, something that nailed the music inside my head. That yes, I cannot live without it.
I think this happens to many children who came up ultimately at a time they start music as a career, or they love music. The seed comes from this.
Music is beautiful.
And so what are your opinion on like the role of music in the life of a student or a person?
I don't know about other people, but for me, it's a real savior. I mean,
Really?
yes, my room is just beside the road, so there are plenty of noise always coming inside the room, and I cannot study in that noise. So what I do, I have two old speakers of my mother, and I connect that to my laptop, and I just turn random songs, random jazz music or something like that. It totally calms me down. Yes, it helps me in studying. Also, it's for general time, and for special times like when I am depressed or when I am extremely happy, music can amplify those feelings, and also it can reduce that feeling also. So music has that power. So if you use that power wisely, then yes, music is a very good thing for you.
It's a very nice answer. And what kind of music do you listen? I mean, what are your favorite types of music?
It depends. Most of the time, I think I am listening to some country songs or jazz music, calm music like. Or also when I am energized, I listen to rock music like AC/DC, Thunderstruck, or songs like those.
So we know because there are some videos of you in our channel, my channel, where you are singing songs made by you, your original songs. So what is the creative steps that you have to overcome to make a song, to create a song?
Well, in general, at first, I get a feeling that some feelings are accumulating inside my head and they needs to be written down. And also I feel that in that process, the music is needed. So I play my guitar alongside when I'm writing those feelings in words. And this is the first abstract process. And then after that, I have to modify it to make it a complete song. So like correct the words, correct the sentences, correct the chords, correct the melody. So after that, the harmony. After that, how I am planning to record that thing, how I am going to arrange other instruments in this song, other harmonies, other people. So this is, at very first, it's a pretty abstract thing, and it takes time. A month, 2 or 3 months it takes.
So first you write the words, right? Then music or music first?
No. In my case, it's simultaneously. I simultaneously write and give melody to it. Like I cannot write a song without singing it. So I have the words only come out when I am singing along it.
Oh, I see. So simultaneously you are doing both.
But I have done projects like there is a music I have to put words, or there are words I have to put music. Yes, I can do that, but my natural way is doing that simultaneously.
I see. That's great. And what's your favorite song?
I listen to so many songs, I don't know which one is my favorite.
That's expected from a musician. These kind of answers. So if you name some songs, 2 or 3 for your audience.
Yes.
Your favorites, Ankur's favorite songs.
Ankur's favorites. Yeah, John Denver, Annie's song, Country Roads, everything. Jim Cook, I Have to Say I Love You in a Song, or Time in a Bottle. Bengali song by Anjan Datta, Tobu Jodi Tumi, or Kobi Shumon. I love every Kobi Shumon song. also some old Anupam Roy songs. And yes.
So you don't listen to Western classical?
Yes, I also listen to Western classical. I listen to my favorite is Bach's Prelude in B flat, I think. The version where the Luca is playing a cello, cello or cello? Cello. Luca is playing that prelude in cello, and that's literally amazes me every time.
Okay, so next question. What is the most challenging part of being a musician?
I am not a full-time musician. So I don't know. I think I am not a musician, but a person who is a complete full-time musician, I think a main challenge is to convince his family that he is going to or she is going to achieve something in that field, because here it's pretty hard to achieve something in music.
Music career? I'm not telling about music as a career, but just as a musician. I mean, you create music, you give soundtracks to many things.
Yes,
you sing music, you create music.
The challenge, the creative block is a challenge, I think. When you are unable to write anything for several months, then you get that feeling that I cannot write anymore. I have lost that thing. So that can be a challenge, but I think that's pretty normal for every person to get a block. Also, if your motivation for music is that you want people to listen to you, then if people are not listening to you, then that can be a challenge also. Pretty depressive challenge.
And you have done a lot of stage concert programs. So what was the most memorable one that you want to mention here?
It was in my high school turned 75 that year, and I performed a song called Vishwayuddha, World War, and that song is still not published in my channel. I will be publishing it. That moment, I never planned to sing that song. I planned to sing a different song, but all of a sudden, all the feelings that adjacent to the area or the place where I grew up, all the people who said bad things to me, who demotivated me, who always discouraged me to achieve things, I wanted to give an answer to them. So that's why I sang that song. It's the best concert that I have ever had in my life. Just one song, but I think it was the best one.
Do you have the recording of it?
I think so. I don't know. I have to search for it.
We will wait for that video to come out to the channel.
Okay.
Our audience will be surely watching it.
Okay.
So, just tell some fun fact about you.
Fun fact about me? I don't know things that normal people know. I don't know facts or some things that normal people do know.
For example?
Example that also that like people are talking about a topic and everyone knows that, but I have no idea. I'm just laughing in peer pressure. Nice one.
That's really funny.
So yeah, and I have accepted it. Yeah, I cannot know everything.
So what is more challenging, solving a complex physics problem or creating a music?
Both are equally satisfying.
Which is more challenging for you?
Well, if they are in my comfort zone, like if I am solving a class 12 problem or a BSc problem, then it's less challenging.
Yeah.
When I'm solving a PhD level problem, but that's pretty challenging, hard. Similarly, if I am making a music in my own genre, then it's apparently easier than making a music. Like if I want to write a hip hop song suddenly out of nowhere, then it's hard for me, as I have never made a hip hop song. So
exactly.
It totally depends on which genre
you are working on.
Which genre I'm working.
Okay, so if you get a chance to have a dinner with any physicist or musician, dead or alive, who will be the physicist or musicians? They can be dead or alive. One night dinner.
Oh, one physicist and
one physicist and one musician, yeah.
Physicist is Paul Dirac.
Paul Dirac.
And musician.
having dinner. It's a dream of your.
Yes.
Yeah.
Anjan Datta.
Anjan Datta. A date with two people. Really nice. Okay, so the next question: if your life had a soundtrack, if your life had a soundtrack, which 3 songs you will add to it?
I am live.
Your life has a soundtrack.
My life has.
Yes, your life has a soundtrack.
Oh, which 3
background
songs?
music.
Okay.
Which 3 songs will be?
Okay. So the first song will be the superhero song by Script. Okay, the second one will be
Your life. 3 songs.
Tobu Jodi Tumi by Anjan Datta. Obviously, that song is by. Can I mention my own songs?
Of course you can.
Then a third song is Jacche Tai. That's a song I have written recently. I have not performed it anywhere, but these are the 3 songs.
Okay.
The first song tells about the hurdles in my life. The second song tells about the philosophy that I live for. And the third song tells that I have done whatever I want to do in my life. But and that thing worked for me, so I am going to do whatever I want.
That's pretty bold.
I don't.
Okay, so the next question: if you had a superpower, what would it be? Some twist questions are here.
Teleporting.
Teleporting. Why so?
So I can meet a person whenever I want to.
So a specific person is there? Okay, I get it. Okay, so you can have Doraemon's gadget anywhere too.
Yes.
Okay, so the next question. So, what is the biggest lesson that you have learned from music or physics?
From physics, I have learned flexibility. You cannot hold on to some idea that you think is right. It's never right or wrong. It's totally relative. So you always have to be in a flexible kind of mood to stay active in life. And yeah, and from music, I think consistency is the key to, I think, happiness.
Very nice.
Consistent hard work.
That was an outstanding answer.
Thank you.
So we are at the end of our interview. So what's your next goal in music or physics?
In music, I don't have any goals. I'll just be writing songs and playing them. If I get famous, who knows? I don't want to get famous. But in physics, yes, I want to do my PhD, postdoc. I want to be a physicist, a theoretical one. And let's see what is waiting for me.
Alright. So at the end, if you sing some song for our audience made by you.
Oh, made by me?
Yeah.
Okay.
What is your favorite one? I mean, just as an.
Can I sing a Bengali one?
Of course, anything you like for our audience.
Then I'm going to sing that Jacche Tai song.
Yeah, of course. This will be a pleasure.
The first time it's I'm
exactly.
performing it. I'm just singing the first part.
Yeah.
একটা সময় ছিল উন্মাদনার মতো বন জঙ্গল চষে ফিরতাম বন্ধুর সঙ্গে ছিল পাঞ্জা লড়াই ছিল হেরে গিয়ে বারবার জিততাম মাঠ জুড়ে সারাদিন গল্পের আলাদিন ক্লাসরুমে চলতো যে ফাঁকি টিফিনের পিরিয়ড পার হলে পাবে না তো খোঁজে যত করো ডাকাডাকি যা ইচ্ছে তাই যা ইচ্ছে তাই যা ইচ্ছে তাই করেছি যাচ্ছে তাই
Wow.
This is the song.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Thank you, Ankur, for giving us this interview.
Thank you so much for having me.